Preterito, ER and IR verbs con Sra Nora. Hola! Okay, so we went over a video about the preterite before using AR verbs, or at least there's another video where I talk about chop and pop. So you chop off the ending AR, which applies for ER, IR verbs as well, and you pop on the endings. So we talked about AR verbs. So yo with hablar, yo hablé, tú hablaste, él habló, etc. Okay. Today we're going to be talking about ER/IR verbs, and guess what? You only have to remember one more column of endings because they use the same endings. So that's what's really cool. Okay. So here's what we learned before. We talked about hablar, we chop off the AR, and we put on these endings for AR. Now we're going to look at ER/IR verbs. So the endings here, for yo, it's E. So an I with an accent. So it's not just with a regular dot, it has an accent because the stress will go on that syllable. Tú is with iste, él, ella, yo. In this case, the accent goes over the O. A lot of my students confuse it and put the accents over the I, but the accent's over the O. Nosotros imos, ellos oyeron. So for example, if we look at the verb comer, first we chop, then we pop on the new ending. So if we were to say, I ate pizza yesterday. Remember, we already learned the word for yesterday, it's ayer. So I ate pizza, yo. So chop off the ending for comer, add on the new ending for preterito, yo comí with the accent. You ate pizza yesterday? Or we would say in English, did you eat pizza yesterday? But you don't need to put the did, remember. So you ate pizza yesterday? Tú comiste. How did we get that? We chopped off the ending, popped on the new one. All right, what about usted? Usted takes the form of el, ella. So how would you say to me, señora, usted ate pizza yesterday? Usted comió. Where's the accent? It's over the O. Okay? So that's pretty neat. Also, I want us to consider something about past tense versus present tense for nosotros. So nosotros, it's really interesting. We have in past tense, it stays amos. What do we know about AR verbs in the present tense? They're also amos. So nosotros hablamos could mean we speak or we spoke. And if we have something like vivimos, vivir means to live, like vivacious. Vivir means to live. If we have vivimos, it means we live or we lived. Okay? So those two IR and AR verbs stay the same in present and in preterite for nosotros. For an ER verb like comer, the difference is in present tense it would be comemos, like we eat salads, comemos ensaladas. In past tense, we ate. This is where there is a change. Nosotros comimos. That's because the ER and the IR verbs use the same endings. Okay? But different endings in the present tense. So one of them had to change, right? All right. Once again, here are the endings for ER, IR. If you want to copy them down, pause it now. Thanks for watching.